remotes that you can open just anybody's door if it's the same kind?
Well, I think they have universal remotes that you can sit there and program,
Yeah.
and then when you get the right frequency, you could open the door. It's just
Yeah.
like a universal key fob
Yeah. You just hit the
search button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a scanner that checks all the channels. It checks
Or like what was I thinking? Yeah, like a TV remote.
Yeah.
You know how you hit search and then your TV, it'll
Yeah.
pick up your TV.
And pick it up.
Same
Yeah.
thing, because everything's working on some type of Bluetooth frequency. So
You know how
yeah,
they got that video, I think, is because they tore that Nest camera off and they had a Wi-Fi jammer.
I don't think they had a jammer.
I think they
Now
did.
you're too high tech. This man shops at Walmart. There ain't no Walmart around selling a Wi-Fi jammer.
Camera nearest Nancy's unavailable for that time.
But hers, the one he was standing beside, worked. Make sense, Mab.
Well,
If he had a jammer, why does the front door camera work?
because it has a short amount of internal memory.
Yeah, but it shouldn't work at all if he jammed it. It's working off of Wi-Fi. It's a Wi-Fi
Not the
jammer.
camera. He jammed the Wi-Fi, not the camera.
Yeah, but the camera needs Wi-Fi to save the memory.
It doesn't need it to save to itself.
No, because there ain't no camera for them to get it internal. If it had an SD card, yes, but you're wrong there, Mab. You're wrong once again, Mr. Mab.
It would go back.
To get the SD card, they had to have the camera, and the camera was gone.
The camera was gone, yeah. So it was memory stored to the cloud, and they went in and scrubbed it, and they found it. Just like the rest of them cameras were recording to a cloud. They have all that video. They just ain't sharing it with us. They know way more. They seen them go in the house. They know if there's more than one or two people. They probably have a vehicle of interest, and they just ain't telling us. That's truly what I think. I mean, and they still can't damn solve the case.
The only thing I know is the only way we're going to solve it is maybe if it is all these people together, maybe they'll be at one of these music things and get drunk and spill the beans.
Let's start talking.
That would be somebody, you know, eventually somebody will talk. It may take some time for all this to go down, but I do think at some point somebody will talk. You know, usually somebody's going to tell somebody they trust. And with 1.2 million on the line, you really can't trust anybody because your mama would tell on you, you know?
Right.
So as soon as this person gets mouthy, they're done. They're done. And it could take 5 years, it could take 20 years, but eventually somebody's going to say something and somebody's going to tell. Even if this dude later on tells his girlfriend, yeah, I'm the one that got rid of that Nancy lady. And then they're all happy, but then one day they break up. And then the first thing she runs and says, oh, my ex is the one that kidnapped Nancy. I got her wallet at my house, you know, or I got her shirt, or, you know, I can prove it. And then boom, case, you know, we turn on the news one day and breaking news, arrest made in the Nancy Guthrie case. And usually that's how these things turn out to be, you know, which we just so impatient and we got to have it right now. And, I know that's how I am. I wanted the answers 2 months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Who is this Zach guy?
He owned the dealership, didn't he?
It says
that the Range Rover came from.
But he's the one that apparently sold the Range Rover to
Luke. And he had been out of town. He had been out of the country and came back.
He said he was out of the country, but
I guess that's what he said.
Based on his Facebook, he really wasn't out of the country.
I bet you Luke is relieved that nobody's talking about him. I bet you he's probably like, you know, wiping the sweat from his brow because he was scared to death.
He did the smart thing and came back and talked. I mean, did an interview. Tommaso,
I don't know if that was smart. I think that was good for some people. That wasn't good for me. You know what I'm saying? It may have been good for like Monk and Sleuth and all them. They were good with it, but I wasn't good with it. It made me more suspicious of him. I wasn't that suspicious of him until he did the interview. Then I was like, oh man, this dude is, if he didn't look like he was hiding something, I don't know what hiding something looks like. Cause that dude, he tried to distance himself from a girl he was arrested with. Like, I don't even know that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then he's so nervous and scared.
I didn't even know
like, I thought he was going to have a mini stroke right there sitting in the chair. But I've seen people be surrounded by detectives in an interrogation room and not be that nervous. All he was sitting there talking to was a lady from the media. She can't arrest you, and then why are you so scared?
I know he looked like he was trying to lay an egg or something, didn't he?
Like you're trying to lay an egg. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So,
But
I'm
those
keeping my
feds that
eye.
pulled him over, they probably scared him half to death.
I think they got something. I think they know something,
I
but
think
they
they
can't
got something.
prove it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing
Yeah.
something and proving something is
It's
two different
different.
things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they may know something or they suspect something. It's just they ain't been able to get the proof of it yet. But I
Mm-hmm.
honestly think that stupid as we think they are, because they can't solve it,
Right.
I think they may have been on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking in the right direction. They just ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? They're walking really damn slow,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're moving in the right direction as far as Pima County. Now, whatever the FBI is doing, we won't know that
Right.
until
That's
that
different.
hits the news, because they ain't going to tell us nothing. They're going to be like, arrest made today. You will see it on breaking news, and we'll see the FBI raiding somebody's house, and that it'll be over. Because when the FBI goes to get you, they're not going for some
They're not playing.
bullshit. They're going to know they got you when they show up, right? It ain't like
Yeah.
Pima County. They just showing up hoping.
Mm-hmm.
FBI is going to be certain, and when they come, because they won't just show up for anything.
FBI has that machine that sprays a little liquid on the floor and cleans the whole floor. And then
Yeah,
it takes
that is a MBAC. It sucks
Yeah.
up
it.
DNA.
Yeah.
That's solved cases with DNA taken from a rock.
Mm.
That was the first major case that
Well,
solved.
like I said, tonight we learned that the hair don't have a root. That the hair was taken from the bedroom. Where at in the bedroom, we don't. There's no. There's a little uncertain, and that if they have a hair without a root, they can find the mothers,
but not the father.
not the
But not the
fathers,
father.
right? So
And
they
that's
can.
how they got the guy that killed the 4 people, because they had a DNA from his family that linked back to him.
Yeah, yeah. But look, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I did my 2 hours for tonight. I work like 10 hours a day. I am exhausted, and I want to get some sleep. So I want to thank you, Traveler, for coming up and hanging out with us. It's always good to see some new people up here. Same thing with you, Patricia. Mab, I get tired of looking at his face. So nah, thank you for being here with us too, Mab. It's always good to chat with you, brother.
Thank you, Mab. Check out those dates for us. I know you will.
And I'll see you guys
Go
tomorrow for
sub up to
certain.
Mapster, you guys. Come on.
Do it.
Definitely. We
Do it.
subbed up to you months
Oh,
ago.
Don't
hey.
work too hard, Dolly.
All right.
We
I
subbed
won't.
up. Thank you, Dolly.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
So yeah, guys, I pulled about a 10-hour day today. I don't know how many hours it was. I got there at like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 hours. I worked 10 hours today. It was a good day. It was a really good day, really busy for me. Like I said, I've been doing this side hustle of detailing cars to make enough money so I can pay for some of these trips we got planned. We got CrimeCon Vegas coming up at the end of this month. Well, into May, and but I got to get my tickets by the 1st, so I can get them at a good price. If I wait 2 weeks out, then tickets go way up. So I want to get my tickets before they get expensive. So I know y'all haven't seen me as much online, but hey, I'm doing this for the channel. So I'm always, if I didn't have these trips planned, I could just, stream with you guys all the time. But I got to be able to get there. I got to be able to afford a hotel, rental car, all those things. So I've been pulling this, working as much as I can, as quick as I can, to try, like the gingerbread man, to make this money to cover this true crime stuff and be a part of, go to CrimeCon, meet everybody, hang out, do a Dolly meet and greet while we're there. And of course, then I got other trips that are planned, like Fruitland, Idaho, and different stuff. And you never know what pops up. I may be back in Arizona. So I just been trying to save every penny that I can. So people that have come in and donated and gifted memberships and jumped on the Dolly train in the last week, thank you guys. Thank you. Every little bit helps. People like Thelma that's donated to the Gibson Go, which is my traveling fund. Thank you. Every little bit helps, guys. We got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. Anybody watch Smokey and the Bandit? Anybody my age, right? Long way to go and a short time to get there. You're going to watch this bandit run, right? So you guys have been great tonight. Check out the merch store. Get you a t-shirt, a hat, a hoodie, something, that helps support. And of course, I'll try to stream with you guys tomorrow. I wanted to today, but like I said, I didn't get one break all day. This dude asked me, he said, man, are you going to eat lunch? I said, man, I'm a machine. He was like, man, even a machine needs a break. And I was like, you're right. I am kind of hungry. But I just kept going. Right? Like I was like, yep, I'll do it. I got time. And I eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. But you guys be good. And remember this, if nobody else does, Dolly loves you. You be safe. And I will try to see you guys in the morning. But if I can't, of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow night about the same time, same bat channel. Y'all know the rules. All right. Rootless hair. That is absolutely right. So they can find the mama DNA from that and, the family. Hopefully they try. I hope it. Listen, guys, if I turned on YouTube tomorrow and they were like, case solved, I'd be the first one celebrating. I want Nancy found shit worse than some people out here, maybe some of her own family. Y'all guys be good. Stay safe. Peace.